So on the morning session today, I actually started red and ended up grinding all the way back to green on the day. Let's go ahead and jump into the live stream recap. Again, that live stream happens here on this channel every day at 8:20 a.m. Central Time. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and come hang out during the live stream. But let's go ahead and jump into the trades of the day. Yo, good morning. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hopefully the rest of yesterday was good for you. From a market perspective, Nas currently down 0.6, ES down 0.5. You can see the ES has not swept that low at 572 yet. The Nasdaq has. We also broke the overnight lows by a handful of points. Hanging out right below VWAP, right below Valley Area low as well at 40 from yesterday. If we get back above 40, then I would imagine we rotate up in some capacity. We do have the overnight highs at 11,030 with Valley Area high being at 50. We crack 90, we rotate to 30 in my opinion, and we crack 30, we rotate to 50. If we crack this volume at 10,900, I think it makes sense for us to wiggle on down. We're going to be patient, wait for good, confident entries, and take it from there. From a news perspective, we got nothing today. Everything kind of starts tomorrow afternoon. I think once we reach 780, we go back to 820. Honestly, I have no idea, man. I mean, this is just... this is very heavy. It feels... any buys on this is like so sketchy. And even shorting this feels sketchy. But like shorting here at the prior swing low makes sense. Stop above 20, I guess. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the little stab short. We'll watch for a break of 20. Got that block at 80 still. 365. I don't really like the stall out here. All right, I'm out. That's at 20. That's what I was talking about. We could roll over here, whatever. I'm down 300 bucks. That's why I hate shorting the bottom of moves. Massive down days like this, where it's just like a fat trend all the way down, are historically like my kryptonite, if you will. Coming back down into VWAP. I mean, we had a nice move here. 20 points on the ES. Nas kind of selling off a little bit. I like this area, top of the range for potential longs. I'm going to go and just participate here. I like the bounce off VWAP for some more continuation here, and I like this range on the ES that we're holding. So just going to try and let it run a little bit, but we got volume at 52, point of control as well. Might be the rotation that we end up making. See how we close this. We got the VWAP bounce on the ES. Delta looking pretty heavy here on the Nasdaq. 10 points of downside movement into that 50 range. New candle is open. That's a sweepy candle. I'm out on that. I do not like these types of quick sweep candles. I'll take the break even scratch here. These to me, typically, whenever a new 5-minute candle opens like that and it immediately sweeps up and it immediately stops at the prior open and then starts moving back down, that to me, like almost always seems to get a flush out of it. So that type of candle, I gladly will take out, break even, and just wait for a little bit more push to the downside. Wow, that VWAP test got just rejected pretty nicely for 40 points. Okay, we're at 50. I kind of like this level, but again, it's that same similar thing that happened on the flip side. It was the crazy push into 40 or 50. It's like, do I really want to step in front of a moving train here? No big blocks one way or the other. The Nas sitting at 50 again, kind of the bottom of this little short-term range. I'm going to take another stab long. I'm kind of going against this little short-term trend here, but I like this level that we've been bouncing out of. And we do have some sellers at play as well. So I'm just trying to, I'll be quick on the exits, but we have been a little pumpy on these moves. Quick pushes. See if we can continue to push. 60 will be kind of hard to get through, I think. Looking for some more continuation here. ES trying to get above VWAP. Get through 601. That's good. And we're out. Nice. That brings us back to green on the day. Wow, a lot of work for 55 bucks. An hour and a half of work for 55 bucks. But Today's still very young, like we said. And at the end of the day, I mean, that one trade eliminated this bad trade. Like we said, it just takes one trade to basically be scratch. Average trade time, 1 minute and 52 seconds. We'll see what today brings. I mean, I'm still actually down to hang, so I'm going to hang around still. I did not think we were going to pump this hard at all. I did not think we were rotating 50 points up. That was a really nice candle rip. Right off volume at 50. So I think it's pretty safe to say at this point that we are at least short-term moving up. VWAP test, wick test. Kind of an interesting spot for a buy, actually. I'm going to take a little, very, very little stab long here. If we melt through VWAP, that's one thing, but I'm pretty interested in this area. We got value area high here as well. First test of VWAP is typically the best test. And right now we're just kind of melting through it, which could mean we're going to get heavy again. I don't really know. We'll see. I mean, if we close right here, then I got to kill the trade for minus 10 points or 15 points or whatever it's going to be. But not doing it yet. It might be nuking it all the way back down. That's a fairly savage candle. I'm going to wait it out, though. I got a minute left. I want to see what happens. ES hanging right at value area high. Nas back below VWAP still. Down 15 points still. Retraced about 25% of that, or 50% of that candle, excuse me, on the big pump. Down 10 points. Hanging out at VWAP and the blue line algo. Buyers trying to tick up here. 40 seconds left on this candle. It's about to kill the trade. I guess I'll let the candle close out. See what it does. Because if we can close kind of strong here at like 90... If we close at 95, near the highs, we should rip out of it. But there's no way to know that until the next 20 seconds. Let's see the ES break that double top. Watch the NAS run with it. In theory. It's just seeming like it's having a very hard time getting through it. There it goes. I'm out. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that 08 level, and that's what I wanted. So I'm taking that off. I don't really know how I feel about that. I'm happy with the exit. The entry, I'm trying to think of how I could have done it better. I feel like that buy up off VWAP is typically a pretty high probability buy up, but the float down, I don't really know why it floated to 70. Like I'm looking at my chart. I don't know see why 70 specifically. So I don't really know if I could have done it much better as opposed to just getting in at 85 and waiting a little longer. Because 85 was the stall point. Yeah, I don't know. That's my vibe check. Yo, how's y'all's vibe check going? Let's do a vibe check. Vibe checks are done by you saying if you're up or down on the day or no trades. And then if you're up or down on the day, no matter what, the first question that you have to ask yourself is, are you up or down? Second question you ask yourself is, what did I do good today? What do I want to continue doing good today? What do I want to continue doing today that I want to do tomorrow as well? Like, what do I want to continue doing from today that I like? The third question is, what did I not do well today that I want to work on and be better for tomorrow? And again, this works on both green days and red days, right? So my vibe check is I like that I survived a downward move with minimal damage. What I want to work on is I want to work on getting into this type of move a little more aggressively and quicker, but it's hard for me to do. So that's something I want to work on. I'm happy with a 15-point loss here, $300. I'm happy with that. I know that sounds crazy, but like historically, this is a step in the right direction for me. So I'm very happy with this. What could I have worked on better? Probably I called out 60. I remember 60 being a specific level on this candle, and I probably should have taken the short, or at least taken a stab at it. And I want to be better about that. That's my vibe check for the day. We'll see if we grab anything else or not. Currently sitting at 400. That's what, 382 after commissions. We've taken 4 or 5 trades.